There's a quote I love by Andy Stanley that says, "Leaders who don't listen are soon surrounded by people who have nothing to say." Yeah. Leaders who don't listen are soon surrounded by people who have nothing to say. I know typically when we talk to leaders and we share with leaders at any level, when leaders talk about being strong communicators, they're typically referencing their ability to articulate information, how well they give information, how clear they are, how concise they are, how memorable they are. They're talking as in terms of communication, how well they give information. But the reality is, communication works two ways. It's not just how well you give information, but how well do you receive information? How good of a listener are you? How much and how well do you hear what's going on in your organization and amongst the people that you serve, that work with you? Yeah, leaders who don't listen are soon surrounded by people who have nothing to say. And the reason they don't have anything to say is because they don't trust that what they do have to say, their perspective, their input, their information is being valued, respected, and used. Yeah, if they're not being heard, there's no use for them to submit or to introduce the information that really could help us as an organization get to our common goal. Now, I say leaders and I speak in the context of corporations, but the reality is this idea works for any type of leader. Whether you're on a sports team, whether you're in a family, whether you're in a faith based organization or nonprofit, yeah, it doesn't really matter. People who don't listen are soon surrounded by team members who have nothing to say. Their input is not valued, so they just keep their mouth shut. So when I talk about being a strong communicator, I'm not just talking about articulating well. I'm also saying you need to be just as good or better at listening and receiving information, especially from people who have the best interests of the organization at heart. Don't just communicate as an articulator, listen as well.